I'm the whitest brown person that I know. My dad is Indian and my mom is Caucasian, but I am so Western, white, and weak that I don't think that I can call myself Indian. Being a biracial child has its struggles, but I think that I should learn from this and I should feel a love and appreciation for my biraciality and whatever mixture that entails. For my tribute to biraciality, I will talk about what makes me so white. I will talk about how I struggle with that, and I will talk about how I appreciate and celebrate it at the same time. My grandmother's contributed so much to who I am today. My grandmother on my dad's side would always pull me out of the sun, even though I've only seen her twice in my life. She would pull me out of the sun, afraid that I'd get too burnt. And it's ironic because I love the sun because I feel like it'll make me more dark and I'll feel more worthy. I don't call my grandmother Aji, which is what I'm supposed to call her because it's a Hindi term for granny. But I don't know Hindi, and so I feel that if I were to say it, I would sound too white or I'd pronounce it wrong. But it is a lot less Western than Mama, which is what I call my other grandmother. Mama's mother's maiden name is White. That's how white I am. I'm so white that my family's name is White. I'm so white that my grandmother passed down white family recipes, and I haven't learned how to cook Indian food, but I know how to cook chicken noodle soup and quiches from scratch. My dad, on the other hand, knows how to cook curry, but his role in my life is very controversial. He's the only access that I have to my culture and my heritage, yet he's also the thing that keeps me most from it. My dad expects me to be Indian and expects me to be more brown, but we don't have any Indian family here, they're all in India, and I don't have any Indian friends. So he's the only access that I have to learning about my culture. But as he expects me to be more brown and more Indian, he doesn't reflect that expectation in himself, I've realized. Since coming to America, immigrating here, he has tried so hard to fit in, and that's why my mom says that he's strangely obsessed with the Dallas Cowboys. My dad also acts more Indian around Indian people and more American around American people. Maybe these are the reasons that he hasn't taught me Hindi, taught me customs, or taught me how to be the Indian that he wants me to be. My mom, on the other hand, is different, but I'll talk about her later. My dad expects me to be more brown, but I live among a bunch of white people. And it's not that they expect me to be white, it's that they seem more interested in me the more Indian I seem. So I am a rope, and my dad and all those people who expect me to be more brown pull on one side, while my circumstances and the way that I was raised that keep me white pull on the other. My mom is a huge supporter of the difference and the acceptance of my biraciality. She supports me by helping me involve myself with my culture in whatever way that I want to, and in whatever capacity. She named me Ellora, an Indian name, but it's also, she found that out from the movie Willow, which is a white-casted movie by George Lucas. So the name is as biracial as I am. My mom also brought these clothes here today, and I feel so uncomfortable in them, I must be honest. And I always have. I bought them in India, but I've never worn them since I was 16. But my mom said I would wear them on the day that I'm sure, the day that I'm comfortable, on the day that I'm ready. I've heard biracial women be called or told that they are beautiful because of their colors and the way that their color mix, and that's what makes them beautiful. But I believe that they're beautiful for the way that they love their blend. I have exemplified how it's a struggle to be biracial, but I also hope to be proof that it's possible to love that blend. To my white and brown parts, I would like to say that I'm going to continue to learn about my Indian heritage, while also respecting my white side and accepting it for who I am. I'm not going to I'm not going to choose one culture over the other to please anyone, such as my grandmothers who make me white, or my brother, or my dad who expects me to be brown, or my mom who expects me to be who I am. And I'm able to say that I'm able to celebrate because today is the day that I am ready.